What's good, y'all? It's your boy KC Notes, and today we're gonna be making an R&B beat from scratch. So let's get straight to it. So the first thing I have here is a free plugin. It's Toy Keyboard from Sample Science, and I have it on the Chorus E piano. We're gonna go ahead and just create some chords. So what you can do is go straight here and click in the helpers and go straight to like minor seventh and start building your chords. So let's go ahead and do that. So all I have is two chords. What I'm just gonna do is go ahead and layer those chords. So what I have here is another free plugin from Sample Science, Cassette Rhodes. What I'll do is just copy over the chords, probably pitch it up an octave or two. So what I'm gonna do is put them in the same mixer track and count it as just one sound or instrument, put it into song mode, and put it in the playlist. Once we have that in the playlist, I'm gonna go ahead and render it out. So make sure it's armed, Alt R. Once it's rendered out, I'm gonna go ahead to the left side and edit the sample, opens Edison. Then I'm gonna go straight to the sample rate side and right click it. Once this is open, I'm gonna drop the sample rate, also called downsampling. So I'm just gonna put this to about 4,000, resample, and change the bit to 16. Let's hear how it sounds now. Much more vintage sounding, opposed to the older version. So I'll just play both so you can hear the difference. So this is the first one. This is the second one. Way better. So we're gonna just remove this old one. Bye-bye. To do is also put this in now track 6 again and add a little bit of effects. So first thing I'm gonna do is widen it a little bit. Add some gross beat. Now that we have the bass, let's add some more instruments. So what I have here is another free plugin. We're gonna just double up on the chords and add a counter melody a little bit. And what this is the best soft piano in the game. I don't care what you say. It's the best free plugin you can get out there for a piano sound, in my opinion. So what I'm just gonna do is copy this, put it here, and just play with it. What we're gonna do is the same thing again, go ahead and downsample it. So I'm gonna just make it quick. Only thing I'm gonna go do different is drop the sample rate even lower than we had before. So let's go ahead and do that. Next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is add a little bit of Foley just to keep my ideas flowing. The next step of this is obviously adding some arcade. The alternative to this is go ahead and find a sample and chopping it up like an acapella and fitting it in. But arcade makes all that easier. So let's go ahead and use it. So I found this bank, reciprocate. I'm just gonna turn up the tape delay, give reverb a little bit, play the wave a little bit. Then we're gonna just get something in. I'm gonna pitch down the first one and probably half time the second one, so it'll be like this. So now what I'm gonna add to the vocal sounds is some fruity love filter. I'm gonna go to a simple low pass, move the modulation knob a little to the bottom left. This is how it's gonna sound when you do that. Then on top of that, I'm just gonna add a little soft reverb to sit it back a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do, start adding some silences within the sample already, just to make it sound more exciting. Silence is a good way to create suspense within a sample. So I've added some silences and already it feels more of like a vibe. Let's take a listen. That's pretty fire. Now the last thing I'm probably gonna add is a soft instrument, which is kind of like a ascending pluck feeling. It just adds a softer melodies like these ones and makes it sound way better. So you could use a guitar, a harp, anything that just feels can be turned to like this soft, like nice little sound. So let's try that. So I use the harp in Sakura, the deep harp 2. I'm just gonna add it to track 9. First thing I'm gonna add is some chorus because I can already tell it could sound better with that. And then what I'm gonna do is widen it some more. So now that we have our melody, let's go ahead and add some drums just to tie it all together. First thing I'm gonna start with is a bass sound. So I have this synth bass. All I'm gonna do is follow the bass notes of the melody. let's single out the drums. This is how they came out. Last thing I did before I go ahead and mix this is I took the vocal chop and I chopped it up and did all kinds of stuff to it. So this is how it sounds now for the second part of it. So the first part's regular. The second part, this is how the second part sounds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mix this. Let's take a listen to the final product. So that's pretty much it. I hope you learned something. I hope you found it interesting. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe so we can keep going up with the fam. There's a lot coming, so make sure you stay tuned. I'll catch y'all on the next one.